Is there a time frame when people should or shouldn't start? Like, should someone, I guess, can you be too young to really have enough experience to kind of show, hey, this is what I'm working on, or these are the things I did? Do you think it makes more sense to wait, have a couple interesting things that you've done, have some backlog of content, etc., or just kind of start hammering it out every day?
No, I think you can start at any time. I don't think the age and experience has anything to do with it. Now, I think if you're young and haven't and don't have any results or have any proof, then obviously the things you're tweeting about are not going to be like big wins and fake, phony like perception of yourself. But like if you're, like 22-year-old version of Dave and you happen to love social media marketing and you have your own little blog where you just talking about what you're observing in social media marketing, like I think that's the perfect way to do that. And I actually think um, I think that's one of the most underrated, and I know your focus is more like on the entrepreneurial side of things, but from like a hiring perspective, I think one of the biggest things that I've seen across like candidates is like when you have somebody like how do you tell like you want to have X years of experience. So here's a lesson for like if you're earlier in 20s, right? Most jobs, if you're trying to work at a company, they say you need to have X years of experience, and you're like, well, I just graduated. How am I going to have 3 to 4 years of experience for an entry level job? But what you could be doing is you could be you want to get a job in PR or you want to get a job in video marketing. What if like starting senior year in college, you started your own little YouTube channel about your thoughts on video, or you started your own blog about. So now, if I'm hiring for that, and I see Connor, he only has 1 year of experience, but like, holy shit, this guy's been like blogging about video for 6 years. He's going to be the best person to hire. And so I think it's all about expertise. I think expertise is more important than experience in some situations. Experience is very valuable. But I think when you're trying to build up your brand or the thing that you're focusing on, I think sharing that stuff consistently, um, and just sharing what you're like, people would be interested. I hired a guy named Dan Murphy at Drift, and he had I was pumped that, well, I didn't hire him actually, he came with somebody else, but I was pumped when he joined because I remember looking at him and he didn't have a lot of experience on his resume, but I saw he started this like B2B startup blog, and he'd been writing about B2B startup. Yeah, yeah, he had his own blog, and so I was like, okay, this person's clearly passionate about this outside of a work setting. That's such a good that's such a good tell. So you're never too young. Just be sharing. I think that's the most valuable thing. Share what you're doing as you're doing it.